Sup peeps, here for Game 7 of the Battle.net Forum Clash Finals. It's been a long tournament, started about 4 months ago, and it all comes down to this. We're down to the very last game in this best of 7 in the entire tournament between xIG and imeurotrash. Just for the special occasion and the off chance that we would come down to a Game 7, I chose to put my map as the final map for this tournament. And that's what we got, and I'm excited to see what happens. It is called Korhal Cloud City. It is a very large map, and from what I've heard from many people, they hailed it as balanced all around for all the races. And it looks like we got cross spawn, so let's get into it and see who can win the tournament, Battle.net Forum Clash Finals, for $50, and also the glory of being the strongest player on the forums. Spawning down here in the bottom right, as the Red Terran, playing for Integrity Gaming, he is imeurotrash. Spawning up here in the top left, as a xIG player, wearing blue, playing for Integrity, or Immortal Gaming, sorry, he is xIG. So, cross spawn on this map. It's forced cross. There's if you look at the other spawns, you can take a lot more bases at that, but they got the furthest spawns possible, and this means we could be in for a very long and epic game. What do you think?
Well, I definitely hope so. It's the last game. It better be good. I really don't hope it's like a 14-14 into imeurotrash just not scouting and dying or something like that.
Well, xIG has made his 15th drone, so we're safe from that.
Yeah, we are safe from that. And also imeurotrash is scouting, so I guess those two facts just don't make the 14-14 work. But, you know, I to be honest, I've not really seen a big competitive game on this map. You've shown me the map, just like you have in Vegas in general, but, I mean, I'm still excited to watch a good, I guess a match by good players played on this map. Because you said it's quite balanced, right? I mean, across all the
yeah, from the matches I've seen on it, it's been pretty well balanced. I've seen quite a handful of games, maybe not recently, but a while ago. Moon and Uzi have also played some games on this map that were really long and really good, back and forth. Both players exploiting different aspects of the map that are favored towards their race, and it makes for a really good back and forth strategical game where both players are just trying to defend and attack based on those aspects.
Yeah.
Mentioning Moon and Uzi, sorry to interrupt you, but they were also in this tournament as well. It's been a stacked tournament so far, all down to these two players. Moon, Uzi, I believe we had Hunter, who's now GM player. We had another GM named Shakti, Hammer, Rorbot, who are consistent Masters players. While I was Masters, I played in this tournament as well. Actually, proud to say that I managed to take a game off xIG, but he did eventually knock me out to make it all the way here, which is nice. And also knocking out two other Mages members in Hunter and Moon and ZVZ, as we mentioned earlier in the first game, I believe. It's been a very stacked tournament, and I'm happy that it's the level of play has been so high. There's been so many great games. I've uploaded all those the replays to the bracket, which I will link in the final thread after, which will include the VODs for this finals. Let's get back into the game though. xIG going for the Reaper pressure. He's never made more than one Reaper in a single game so far, except for this one. Just Game 7 putting on the pressure pretty heavily here, trying to get some damage done, but it looks like not much is going to happen here.
xIG is not quite making the third queen yet. You usually see the third queen being made shortly after the first queen being done, just to get that extra defense open, right, for the Reaper harassment. I mean, 3 Reapers is a lot to deal with. Obviously, he has a Spine Crawler, so they're not going to be able to do much at the front right now. Which means he can kind of get away with, you know, not getting a third queen that quickly.
Yeah, and you see on these spawns here, it's just looking at the entrances by cliffs into the natural, into the main. It's fairly simple to defend here. We're actually really, really easy. And if you look at the alternate spawns, maybe your xIG or imeurotrash is hoping to get those spawns. If you look over, you see a lot more
wow, look at this.
Places. Oh, xIG actually, he's jumping up in here. Did not expect those lings and actually lose every single Reaper for nothing here.
Oh, not sure about that.
These drones are probably gonna kill
Yep.
Oh, he got the final Reaper.
Nice play. Very nice play.
But yeah, maybe he should have done that on the other spawns. I guess, maybe he didn't prepare on this map too much since it is my map and it's not known to many people. I did link it in the this map has been in the tournament for quite a while, and I don't think many people played on it though.
Can I just mention that Risk is going for the same build again?
Oh wow!
Look at that.
Actually, going for 2-base. I'm gonna be hesitant to say Spire until I see it go down because you never know with this guy.
He went for very quick gases, and the thing is with this, right? Yeah, here comes the Spire again, and in the back of his base. But the Reapers went up to the main, right? Right before they died, they went up to the main. They did not see the hatchery go into the lair, so he does not know this is coming unless he goes in with the Hellions or gets a really lucky scan on that Spire, and it's very, very, very difficult for him to see this is coming on time now, because the Spire is already, you know, it's almost halfway done. And if he can surprise him with these mutas, that could be a big deal.
Oh, he scans though. I was just gonna say he has orbital energy. If he can't get in with a Reaper, he can still scan. That's still viable. But he did see double gas when he went in, and that was really early. So maybe he was a little wondering why, and that's why he scanned now. He's like, hey, you have a lot of gas that early, and also he hasn't scouted for a third base, which would be over here. And he should have done that earlier. Maybe he just didn't assume because there's no drone that he didn't see move out with those Reapers, but
Well, I think he knows what's up, right? He scouted the...
Oh, there we go. He sees the drone moving out now. That's a hell of a late drone. That's like 3 minutes late almost. Trying to do... Oh my god, that Queen block is just working perfectly right now. All those Hellions doing that. The Spine Crawler is just going to focus both those down. He got a single drone from that and some lings. Oh, wow. That Queen just... Those Hellions could have been game-ending.
Okay, so Risk will have about 8 mutas out in a moment. No third yet though. A Banshee for Eurotrash, and Eurotrash immediately switched out of this when he realized it was a Spire. Look at that, 2 factories, an armory already built.
He's going mech in game 7.
Yep.
Oh wow, he's really... He pulls out the mech in game 7. I don't know where I was going with that. But no, he has not... Yeah, the mech donger. I was gonna say mech dick, but that's kind of inappropriate. Okay, this is the depot. I thought those things were gonna get in, but yeah, he hasn't only gone mech in a single game so far in Deadwing, and he lost that game. So it takes a lot of guts to pull out a strategy that you rarely do and that you lost with in the final game and most important game of all. This Banshee did not do much damage. He actually canceled Cloak because he scouted the Spire, which is a very smart move by Eurotrash. He's gonna scout this third finally going down. These mutas are just giving him some map presence right now, but I don't think with mech you're trying to take that much map presence. You're just trying to secure your bases, and
just take presence.
That's what he's doing right now.
You are yours, basically.
Yeah.
You don't want Berserk to overrun you. Like mech is just a big fortress. It's very slow. It's very, I guess, not interrupting, but once you get it up, it's really hard to break down. And of course, mutas are gonna try to do that while Risk gets an economy that is unbeatable. I think that's the strategy. He's still in +1/+1 though, and bailing speed. I'm not sure if he know. He knows nothing about his opponent's base. He has no idea Eurotrash going mech.
I'm surprised these. Go ahead.
I'm not sure if he has a Ling Bane plan, because I know some players can go Ling Bane into really fast Ultra to deal with mech and just keep attacking, go, trade. But that's very hard. I don't think that's his plan. I just think he didn't know.
Yeah, I think there's a combination of luck and mind games going into this, because although Risk went to 2-base Spire, he has not gone across the map until like 30 seconds ago. He just flew the mutas on his half of the map for the longest time, even though there was not much of a pressure coming his way.
Yep.
And you're right, no scouting, and he's assuming he's playing against Bio. But yeah, he has not scouted. He didn't scout at all, even though he had the 2-base Spire to do so.
He scouted now. He saw the 2.
And now he knows what's up, and this is going to be hell.
Yeah.
There's not very much creep spread, not many units. Ling Bang, he's already upgraded into them, which will make them, I guess, a little bit better than they would be otherwise. But this push is going to be hell. He has no roach speed, minimal units, just droning up his 3rd base right now and his 4th a little bit.
Massive amount of Hellbats for this.
These mutas will be able to delay for a little bit, although they can't really fight this amount of Thors or Vikings. Oh, picking off one of the Vikings there, that is nice. Just delaying this mech push for as long as possible. It is a very slow army, So anytime you can just stop it from moving across the map, that little second will count towards getting your all those units up that Zerg needs to defend these kind of pushes.
More Helvets, even SCVs with this army. He's getting 12
Yeah.
roaches. He has a bunch of roaches, and these Balins really do need to connect for this to work. But if it does...
He's got +1 armor and blue flame, so these units are quite resilient and strong. Cloak is done. No siege tank, so we can't really do a sustained rally here.
Going for the
He's
flank.
gonna have to do a one big push. We have units surrounding from all sides here. Oh wow, the Muta's got a magic box, and Thor's focusing down the Mutas right now. They're not doing the correct damage. All the Thors are getting killed by all the roaches. And it looks like this is gonna get cleaned up. All the Hellbats did not do the damage they needed. Roach speed finally finishing up, and it looks like this push is gonna get cleaned up. The supplies are heavily in Risk's favor, but when you're going mech, you can definitely be down in supplies. We'll see if he can hold on here. Banshee has gone uncontested. 9 kills so far, so that Banshee is the one bright point. This Viking is going to finish off this overseer. Supply block Risk pretty hard from doing a rally push across the map. Yeah, he's coming down hard right now.
Yeah, man, look at all this. All the drones, though. He's actually killing all the drones with this, but look at all the roaches. The roach dick is long and big.
Yeah, and it's definitely going straight into the natural. It's getting pretty dirty right now. These stores both going to go down. Oh, those are not repaired in time. The SCVs have to A-move.
He's not pulling out in time.
These Banshees are going to go uncontested, but he's
Every
got to lift the
SCV.
he's got to lift the depots to his main. He can't let these roaches get in there. He's got a heavy amount of production, but it's actually not making too much stuff right now. This Thor can probably hold on along with these Banshees. And this Banshee over here could save him the game if he manages to stabilize. But I don't think he has a third command center. He doesn't have a third command center.
He does not. Oh,
He does have-
SCVs, man.
He does have the mule hammer ready to drop with that orbital, but there's simply so many units coming out. These Banshees are doing work, but this that's a hell of a lot of damage. Things are looking grim.
You should press U for a second and look at the drone to SCV count.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. No, the mule train just...
Yeah, it's okay now.
Look at this income skyrocketing. 140. Okay. 500. 700. 800. 900. And it's equal again. But that's not gonna last though. Like, people always joke about mules being OP, and sure, yeah, they bring a turn back, but not for like an invincible amount of time. Like right now, he has to rebuild. And I mean, Risk is just gonna keep on going. Look at all these stores are just gonna go down.
Yeah, look at the magic box and the Mutas splitting them apart. Draws the Thor far away, so these Thors aren't hitting the correct things. Thor's gonna pop down, and all these Banshees dying to the Mutas. So Risk realizing he needs more of those if he wants to have his roaches do the damage they need to. Hellions coming out, simply not enough. There's simply so much Zerg rallying across the map. Can imeurotrash hold on? 37 supply to 138.
GG.
GG. It's over. Risk wins the Battle.net Forum Clash Finals. Epic series. Went all the way to Game 7. And Risk is your champion. That means he wins $50 from myself as a prize, and also gets heralded as the best player on the forums. Soon I'll be asking Sione to post a thread for that will contain all the information and congratulatory space for Risk. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you, Thalandros, for casting with me and
Was a pleasure.
helping with all the production, hosting this. It's always nice to have such a hard worker and someone willing to do it with me. Thanks to all the players who signed up. Without you guys, this tournament wouldn't have been possible. Thanks for providing so many epic games and showing my map that it actually is balanced and I did not screw up. Thank you. I hope everyone had fun who did play in it. I hope everyone had fun who watched the tournament and watched the games. All the replays will be once again available and inside the brackets, which I will link in that thread posted by Sione. So yeah, so once again, thank you everyone. Hope you enjoyed it.
thanks. We'll be signing off right now, and all these VODs are all available in separate videos. Keep that in mind if you're only watching this one. They're all available in separate videos, spoiler-free, on YouTube, and of course on the Battle.net forums. So enjoy that.